Hello everyone and welcome back to Great Southern Bank Arena for the 2025 Blue and Gold Division semi-final matchup here. Nixa Eagles lead the Branson Pirates 29-17 after one. And Branson really had a good surge there at the end of the second. Before we talk about that though, I believe audio has not been working there on the audio only broadcast, so I want to say sorry for that. I believe it should be working now. I think we got it fixed, but we apologize for that that technical difficulty. Here we go. Flint at the top of the key, swings it to the corner. Inside, McNight goes up through the contact. Can't get the finish, but we'll head to the free throw line. Also, if you want to keep up with live stats, go to nixalive.net to find the link there to keep up with how many points each player has, free throws found, whatever you may want there. Kind of a box score for you guys.
And looking at this game, you know, if Branson didn't have such a slow start offensively to begin the game, it'd definitely be very different. They matched the scoring that the Eagles had in the second quarter, 13-14. You know, if they could have just gotten their shot going, maybe gotten the ball inside like they did so well in that second quarter, this would be much closer.
McNight 50% from the free throw line after he hit the second one. Yeah, Branson really came alive there in that second quarter though near the end. Only down by 12 going into the half, down by 13 now.
And what led them to coming back was they did a great job of attacking a lot more. You saw in that first half, first quarter, they'd start, you know, it's kind of chucking up shots, chucking up threes, but they started getting that dribble drive going, getting the ball inside and playing more physical.
Good bounce for Houston. With a shooter's touch there. Gets it to fall. Kellis tries from the near corner and hits. Ty Kellis from deep. And Coach Brock Blansett will call a full timeout. I believe that's the Eagles' first three of the game so far that they've hit. So the Eagles respond to Houston's three with a Kellis three.
For both sides of the ball, it's been a lot of inside work. I believe that might have been the first three for both sides. I don't know if Branson's hit one earlier, but it's been pure just who's been the more physical team so far this game, and the Eagles have clearly been that, you know, dominating the offensive rebound with 18-11. You know, if you're Branson, you got to eliminate those offensive rebounds. We saw that a lot, maybe like second and third, even fourth chances at, you know, getting a shot. And if you keep doing that, you can't have that and expect to win.
So after the Kellis three, Branson still trails by 13. Houston will bring it down, kicks to Ray. Ray is a guy that took a lot of shots for Branson in that first half, but was unable to hit some of them. Here's a step back pull-up and hits that shot. And I was about to say, he's getting going near the end of that second quarter.
And that's something that hurt them in that first quarter. He would take those shots. Definitely something he's comfortable with taking, but they just wouldn't fall.
Smith driving baseline, goes up on Meerhoff and is too strong, rebounded by Branson. Meerhoff now coming the other way, kicks out, driving inside James, good dump off for Toombs, and Toombs traveled under the basket. Turnover for Branson.
Although it ended on a turnover, that possession, they did a great job of working that ball around. Now you saw him got wide open, maybe didn't even need to take that dribble, just took too many steps.
Flint driving in on Houston, slows it back down. It's McNight, fadeaway floater, somehow gets that to fall through the contact. Adam McNight up to 16 now, picked up right where he left off in that first half.
And Branson sticking with the same defensive formula. They're just swarming McNight whenever he gets the ball in the paint.
Houston gets the bank on the mid-range jumper. Up to 5 in the quarter now. Smith swings it to McCoy, who will give it to Kellis in the corner. Steps back, Kellis with a man in his face. Oh my goodness, Ty Kellis from beyond the arc.
And the Eagles starting to get that outside game going. Everything that they had in that first half was just straight inside. And it almost made them predictable. I mean, you just see them all swarm the paint, and with them not being able to hit the three from outside, it kind of hurt the Eagles' offense. But if they can get it going here, you know, it could give Branson some trouble.
And here, Branson, you know, they're still down by 12, but they're not getting a bigger deficit because they're matching Nix's scores. No empty possessions constantly from them.
And that goes.
You're going to want to come back. That's what you need. Oh, no, look. Gift-wrapped pass from Randy Flint.
With the assist.
Colt McCoy inside.
But as you were saying, going back to that first quarter with that such a slow start, it would almost be tied. They've been, ever since that first quarter, they've been matching the Eagles' scoring.
Foul called on Colt McCoy after his layup. It's his second foul. McCoy just entered double digits. He's at 10. So is Kellis. Bounce pass to James. Meerhoff on the near wing with McNight defending. Stops. McNight brought the hands down for a second there, and it's going to draw a foul, his first.
This Branson offense definitely been a little bit more patient. We talked about in that first quarter how someone just, they think they're open, just kind of chuck up a shot, wouldn't fall, which caused them to be stagnant. But so far they've been patient. They've been, taking what the defense gives them and attacking that rim.
Meerhoff can't get the free throw. The Eagles have kept him under control so far. Only at 2 points so far through this game.
I mean, credit to Colt McCoy. He's done a great job of getting over those screens. They like running them off of them a lot. That's a very tough task, guarding the team's best player, but he's stepped up.
Flint here, great change of pace. Houston staying right with him, lose the ball a bit here. Stays in bounds, cross-court pass Smith, one more. Kellis tries from three. Oh, Kellis is on fire. Hits his third three now.
And he hasn't missed the second half. Just absolutely on fire, leading the charge for the Eagles.
James spins on McCoy. Meerhoff tries a three. Top of the key, it's pure. But here's Kellis right in transition. Flips up the layup.
Ty Kellis.
Here comes Ty Kellis. With the main focus of the offense being Colt and Adam in that first half, with Ty Kellis starting to emerge, it could give, the Branson would have to change up their game plan to start guarding him a little bit more, and that would open up the inside game even more than it already is.
Here McCoy will pick up his third foul, and Mathan Ajayi will come into the game. McCoy has been great on the rebounds, along with his 10 points as well, so that's a tough loss for Nixa.
With Mathan Ajayi in the game, he's a very long defender. Those long arms, he does a great job of getting his hands on passes.
Flint gets the steal there now. Coming back, kicks for Smith. Smith drives left side. Floater is good for Braylon Smith.
It's just a beautiful floater. Just does a great job of getting off the dribble. He's a very fast guard, not the biggest, but he uses his speed to his advantage.
Low dribble from Jet James, gets past the defender, and I think they're going to flag Flint for a foul. His first of the game.
Randy Flint, it's his first.
So now that'll put
14 fouls.
Jet James is at the free throw line. Unless they called that shooting, I don't think they should be in bonus.
One shot.
I do think they called it shooting.
That is insane. Yeah, I don't think he was shooting at all. He goes 2 for 2 from the line, but it looked like he was clear on the ground to me. Ajayi open in the corner. They'll swing it back. One more for Ajayi. Ajayi, three-point attempt. Too strong. McNight gets the rebound. Spinning free. Goes up. And one. Adam McNight.
Even with all the contact, he is not afraid. Right there, they seemed like they're going to get a trap. He just went right into the defender, creating some space and getting a tough bucket.
He's getting boxed out by 2-3 guys there. There's a guy on his hip trying to box him out while he's midair.
Just a tough rebounder, a tough player, not afraid to put his body on the line.
McNight hits the free throw. He is at 19. Eagles bring on the press. McNight coming at the half-court line, screaming, gets the steal. He's got one man to beat and just can't hit the layup. Unlucky roll for McNight, but Ajayi gets the offensive rebound and puts it back up for 2.
Timeout, Branson.
Forces a timeout out of the Pirates. It is theirs, or it's a full timeout for them. And
with Colt McCoy coming out of the game and subbing in someone like Mathen, they can run that press a lot better. He's an amazing defender. He does a great job of just getting his hand on the ball. And right there, just use his long arms to his advantage, being able to tip that rebound and then went up strong for the finish.
Nixa now up 20 on a 5-0 run. Lead 52-32 with 2:47 left in the third quarter. We'll be back in just a moment. Branson's timeout. They have 3 left. Nixa 3 left as well. They will have the ball. They need to get some of that spark back that they had. Nixa outscoring them 23-15 here in the third. Nixa's highest scoring quarter all game.
And looking at the score, it's very similar to what happened with Bolivar down 20. You're the Eagles. You don't want to take your foot off the gas.
I mean, that is just great defense from Smith and Ajayi there. It's like Wyatt Ray gets an and one right as I was praising the Nixa defense, but it's like they knew what play was coming. Ajayi didn't follow his man up the screen. He just waited for him off of it. Smith did the same thing.
And that's what those two offer off the bench. Just great defensively. And with Colt McCoy coming out, they definitely have that smaller lineup that can get in there on these bulk handlers.
Ray, the junior, is the leading scorer for Branson tonight. He has 13. Ajayi coming off the screen on the wing. Ellis has it in the corner, working on his man, pulls it back out for Flint. Flint 15 on the shot clock. Over to Smith. Smith jabs, kicks back out. Flint, three-pointer, bang! Randy Flint from 3.
And something the Eagles have started to develop that have allowed them to pull away is that three-pointer's been getting going.
Extra to Ajayi, and it's blocked by Meerhoff. Saved, though, and great hustle from Meerhoff. It'll be Branson now heading the other way. Dump off. Flint gets a piece of it, blocked. Meerhoff can't get the rebound. Oh my gosh, lots of sorts going on here. It's the Eagles the other way. McNight spinning, puts it up, and one. Oh my goodness, Adam McNight. How does that go in? Masterful under the basket.
It looked like Meerhoff had his whole hand on the ball. I mean, just an incredible finish. Way to go up strong. But also on that last play, we saw Meerhoff, just amazing hustle. You see him get the block shot and then just leap out of bounds and make an amazing save.
McNight can't hit the free throw, though, and Ray will be out of bounds for a Branson turnover.
And for Branson, that's double-digit turnovers on the day. If you want to win the game, you can't have that. That's what's also been a big factor in why they're down 22.
Smith. Gives it to Flint inside. Ajayi can't finish through the contact from Ray. And it's Branson in transition. Pump fake. Flint got a piece of the three-pointer, and it's rebounded by McKnight. Here's Braylon Smith going down the court. It's the open layup in transition.
And Flint with those long arms, plus that athleticism, you know, he doesn't need to give you. He gives you as much room as he feels comfortable. He does a great job just getting his hands in there.
Lots of contact under the basket. Looked like Ajayi's arm got grabbed down. It'll stay Branson basketball, fighting for the rebound. But what I was going to say is No, like you're saying, Flint, those long arms. I mean, he snatch blocked a 3 2 days ago. I mean, that is just insane to get up there and grab it out of the air.
That's something I've only seen in 2K. I mean, that's amazing athleticism.
Meerhoff shoots over Kellis, too strong, and here's Flint on the rebound. Flint crosses the timeline, slows it down, picks up his dribble. Smith back over to Flint at the top of the Bear.
And looking at Branson's 3-2, they really leave those corners open, as we see right there, a dish to the corner.
Kellis finally misses a 3. And it's Branson the other way. Cutter Toombs was open, but he can't handle the pass, and it'll be another Branson turnover.
But with that 3-2, when they leave that corner so open, you'll see 2 people start running out there. And with them being able to skip past so well to this game, it really opens up this zone and allows them to swing the ball around and get open shots.
Five seconds left. Flint pulls up from 3. Can't get it to fall, a little bit too short. And it'll be rebounded by Branson to end the quarter. 59-35, 1 more to go here at Great Southern Bank Arena in the Gold Division semifinal matchup. The Eagles in control so far. We'll be back in just a moment. Back for the third quarter, or fourth quarter, excuse me. And I'm going to say stay cool under pressure, just like our team, and stay cool at home with Callahan Heating and Cooling. From emergency repairs to full system installs, they bring top-notch service to every play. Thank you, Callahan Heating and Cooling, for sponsoring the game tonight. 59-35, the Eagles lead. Winner of this game heads to the Gold Division Championship at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, December 30th. Branson trying to complete a comeback like they did last night, and James trying to get it started there. Can't get the jumper to fall. Here's Flint, picks up his dribble. Cross-court pass. Smith steps inside. Oh, good dish. Hit his cutter, Adam McNight.
And Braylon off the bench not only brings that defensive side, but that playmaking. He's just an amazing passer.
Smith getting active on defense as well. Rolls out of bounds. I was going to say, Smith had that 3 right here wide open. Multiple times now I've seen him pass it up, but there sets up an easy pass for McKnight.
It's just a selfless player. Like you said, just passing up that 3 to get the more high percentage shot.
James guarded by McKnight. Ray comes off the handoff. Can't hit the pull-up jumper.
And that's something we've seen a lot from him today. Taking that wonky shot, trying to draw a foul, just the refs aren't having it.
McKnight going inside with the left hand, soft touch. McKnight up to 25.
That's almost unstoppable. But McKnight's such a strong player. How the refs have called the game so far, you almost can't put your hands into him, so you just have to keep it straight up, and he has not been able to guard him.
Cooper gets the easy bucket inside and finally ends the Eagles' 11-0 run. There, they say basketball is a game of runs, and the Eagles have just been have gotten more of them and longer ones so far tonight. They had an 8-0 to start the game, 11-0 there.
Branson will go on these short runs, but after that they get stagnant. As you see there, a good 3.
Chet James, but he's up to 9.
Their longest run of the game is only 5-0. they'll start getting hot, and then those make a mistake, maybe just shoot something a little too early, to settle for a shot, and it completely slows their momentum.
Here's Branson on the rebound. Goes all the way down the court. Ray's able to save it, but right into the hands of Flint. Kellis, cross-court pass, Smith. Inside, McKnight blocked from behind. Caleb. And James gets the easy layup on the other end.
That was impressive ball handling there from James. I mean, yeah, it seemed like he was about to lose the ball, but just able to keep his composure and go coast to coast.
Kellis working inside, throws it up. McKnight gets the offensive rebound and foul called from behind.
Branson foul number 10. Caden Cooper, that's his 5th.
Cooper will foul out of this game.
That's team foul number 1 for the Pirates.
Timeout called by Nixa. When we're back, McKnight will be at the free throw line, full timeout. 63-42, 5:14 left in this game. We'll be back in just a moment.
Timeout on the court.
Back here at Great Southern Bank Arena from the Nixa timeout. McKnight at the free throw line. Now, Evan and I were doing a little calculations there in the break. Adam told us he needed 63 points this tournament to hit 1,000 in his high school basketball career. He had 15 the first game, 19 last game. Right now he's at 25.
Had to make McKnight to the line.
So 4 points away. Here, misses the first free throw.
I mean, definitely 4 points, definitely a very possible thing that could happen with 5 minutes left in this game.
It's the second free throw. 3 more points now for McKnight. Kicks out, three-pointer off the mark, fought for, an offensive rebound, foul called right after on the Eagles. It's on Braylon Smith. I believe I've been keeping track of these points all year on my computer, and I've gotten them all right so far. So if today's the day I mess up, then I'll be pretty sad. Colt McCoy gets called for another foul, but I believe Adam is only 3 points away currently.
His 4th.
McCoy gets his 4th
Team
foul.
foul number 2.
Houston has 5, pulls up for 3 over Kellis and hits it from the top of the arc.
Red Houston.
And that's a shot Branson's taken a lot today. This hasn't been able to fall.
Into the corner. Kellis up top, wants McKnight. Almost jumped by Toombs, but he's blocked from behind. Here's McKnight, the offensive rebound by the Eagles.
And just watching
McKnight,
he is wanting that ball, trying to get around this Branson defense. They definitely don't want to be the team that gives up that 1,000 point.
Here he is under the basket, off the pass, and fouled from behind. And
Caleb Villaraz has done a great job of getting his hand on that ball. I believe he already has 3 blocks on McKnight. Yeah. With him being so dominant today, he's played great defense on him.
McKnight's 4 for 8 from the line today. First one's in.
He's only 2 points away. If he makes it here, just 1.
That one is good as well. 6 for 10 now from the line. For McNight, he has 28. That's his most he's scored so far this season. Houston starting to catch fire a bit now. Gets another 3. He's in double digits with 11. Here's Flint. I wonder if this is going through McKnight's mind right now. He knows how close he is, obviously, if he's thinking about trying to hit it here.
It looks like Nixa is just exclusively trying to get him the ball no matter what, wanting to get it this game.
Going up for the layup in transition is Villaruz. And he gets fouled.
And next to foul number 2, Randy Flynn. That's his 2nd personal, 3rd team foul. Caleb Villaruz to the line.
Villaruz hits the first free throw. 3:45 left in the 4th.
One shot.
Branson is down by 17, now 15, thanks to Caleb Villaruz.
Check in for the Branson Pirates, number 30, Wyatt Ray.
Smith bringing it down, finds McKnight, jab, into Toombs, spinning, puts it up. Can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by Branson. Flint gets called for a foul in transition on tired Houston. Flint's 3rd foul of the game.
McKnight definitely aware of how close he is. You know, just being very physical. Nixa just trying to get him that ball every single possession. You know, he can't hit it, but he's been doing a great job just getting into his defender, making it very hard to stay with him.
Working inside, James kicks out Houston. Guarded by Kellis, step back pull up, just rims out, and it'll be heading the Eagles' way.
A big piece for Branson in the 4th quarter has been tread Houston. He's gotten his 3-ball going, and you see Ty Kellis, they're running him all around. He's definitely started to face guard him a little bit. And with Ty Kellis being able to get around those screens, it's just huge.
James gets the steal, puts it up, can't hit, but gets his own rebound. Nixa being pressed heavily. Smith able to get past and fouled from behind by James. And I mean, you just don't need that foul there. You're going for the steal, but it's kind of a wasted foul.
But if you watched right there, Brendan Smith with a heads-up play, he slowed down when he saw him on his back to draw the foul.
Flint uses his speed, gets past Houston. Here's Flint, takes the screen for McKnight. Driving inside, kicks to the corner. McCoy looks inside, it's McKnight. Finds Flint in the corner. Smith driving inside, gives him McKnight. Fadeaway jumper, and it's good! Adam McKnight, his 30th point of the game and his 1,000th point in his high school basketball career.
Just such an impressive number to hit. You know, not very many people are able to do that in their high school career, and it definitely cements him as such a great scorer.
Here's Kellis with the layup in transition and standing ovation for Mr. Adam McKnight. Started ever since his freshman year. I mean, he's been a dominant scorer ever since then. And here, now in this semifinal game, in his 3rd blue and gold, he will hit 1,000 points. I mean, this is a great milestone for a high school athlete, and great job to him for hitting that so early in his career. So lots of basketball yet left to play.
And also, what a shot to hit it on his signature fadeaway.
Yeah.
You know, just that's such an impressive shot to hit. Very hard to learn, but if you can master it, it's almost unstoppable. You know, him being able to just hit it off of that signature move. It's very special, and it's an incredible milestone to hit.
That game will begin approximately 20 minutes.
And also, on a 30-point game, too, McNight, and he has 30 with no three-pointers. So
That's just crazy.
he has 6 free throws, but other than that, just 12 layups inside or his mid-range jumpers that he loves.
And something we saw him start to get going was that three-pointer, but so far he hasn't shot in a single one, just exclusively being physical down low.
2:04 left in the Gold Division semifinal game here. Great Southern Bank Arena. James puts it up. McNight fighting with Toombs for the rebound. And Branson will control. Winner of this game will play either Hartville or West Plains. Toombs gets the layup. Branson trailing by 16. Flint just dribbling around here, trying to chew the clocks. 18 on the shot clock. Takes the screen from McNight, they'll bring it back out. 6 on the shot clock. Kellis fadeaway 3 is off the mark and rebounded by Colt McCoy for 2.
That's just been a huge factor for the Eagles, up to almost 29 rebounds so far. They've got a lot of second chance points, and that's what's going to allow them to come away with the victory today.
Tired Houston can't hit the 3. And the bench will clear for Nixa as they're going to come out this game on top. Came off to a quick start tonight, and that really what led to this win so far, along with Adam McKnight's 30 points, also hitting 1,000 in his career.
Number 30, Logan Preston.
No, exactly. At the beginning, Branson, got up to a slow start, but they were able to match that scoring in that second quarter. But with the Eagles coming out hot, scoring 30 points in the third quarter, it just kind of put them away.
Oaf tries a three-pointer, too strong, and rebounded by James. There's that one-handed pass we talked about yesterday, way off the mark and sails out of bounds.
Still gives me nightmares from the Coach Corey running for doing it so much in practice.
Shot clock turned off, and Liddell is looking like he'll just dribble it out here near midcourt. So the winner of this game, which will be Nixa, heads to the Gold Division Championship versus either Hartville or West Plains. That'll be tomorrow night here at Great Southern Bank Arena, December 30th.
54. Scoring for the ballgame for the Branson Pirates, Jet James.
At 7 o'clock, we will play the winner of the next game here tonight, Hartville versus West Plains at 5:30 p.m. You can stay updated with that game online to see who the Nixa Eagles will play. But good showing from the Nixa Eagles tonight, and they come out with a big win after that second, third quarter push from Branson.
And Nixa almost been unstoppable this season. Despite the the hiccup with Lee Summit, they've been blowing out every single team they played. And in that Lee Summit game, you would think if they can eliminate those first half three-pointers, 10 in the first half, that's just almost unheard of. They eliminate that. I believe they come away with the victory there. They were able to battle adversity and just surge back and take that game to overtime. Just couldn't finish.
Here's another standing ovation for Adam McNight. Once again, congrats to him and congrats to this team for heading to the Blue and Gold Division Championship. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, we'll be live here on YouTube, audio only, or you can come to Great Southern Bank Arena to watch the game here at Missouri State in Springfield, Missouri. But until then, from myself, Brady Richard, my partner Evan Brett, we say so long from Great Southern Bank Arena, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night.